So y'all have been asking about these cases over and over and over again in the comment section, but it's all good. I like to see that, man. I like to see the interaction and talking and stuff. But you've been asking me about the Spigen MagSafe cases, and we got them in the house. Spigen looked out of always dropped me these cases, but they only dropped me two. They did drop me the MagArmor and the UltraHybrid. I had to actually go out and buy the Tough Armor. Now I'm not sure if it just got lost in the shuffle. I'm not 100% sure, but we have the three cases here, and we also have a wallet style case, like a little Apple Wallet kind of competitor. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to check this out as well once we get the cases all slapped on. So we have, like I said, Tough Armor Mag, MagArmor, UltraHybrid Mag. So all their Mag cases have the Mag on the ending. So let's go ahead and get into these, man, because if you know, I have been a faithful MagSafe charger. That's all I charge right now, man. I mean, I'm MagSafe gang up right now. This is where I use all my MagSafe charging. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but let's go ahead and break them down to them. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the one that I want to talk about, and that's going to be the MagArmor, because this is a new case and I've never tried this out before. So let's go ahead and get into it, and then we'll run through the rest. You already know the deal. All right, so here it is, MagArmor magnetic case. You don't gotta see all the details, man. So let's go ahead and get up in the actual case. Let's throw that to the side. Boom, throw that down. And here it is. This is going to be a MagArmor. Now, right off the bat, it does remind me of a Liquid Air. Just the way of the design, the way it feels, the way the case is actually made. So that's the first thing that catches out to me, that jumps out to me. The second thing that jumps out to me is going to be that magnet right here. So once again, if I bring out the old Spigen cases that I already reviewed for maybe the 12 Pro Max, I'm not 100% sure. If I did, I'll pop them below. Everywhere the Spigen stuff that I've done, it'll be down below, but you're not going to see that. So they do have like a little reinforced kind of like plate. I guess that's what you kind of have to do that, because you can't add magnets to the actual silicone and TPU. So that's what they did. So of course we got that magnet there. As you see right there, it does say MagArmor. Looking around the case is probably going to be standard procedures when it comes to Spigen. You get that raised power button there, flipping it over on the back, accurate cutouts, or on the bottom, accurate cutouts when it comes to that lightning and your speakers. Volume up, volume down with those slits, as you can see, cut out on the sides, cut out for your mute toggle, camera cutout, and you get that little subtle Spigen logo down below. On the side, it kind of gives you a little, this material feels kind of grippy, man. So anyway, let's go ahead and pop the 12 Pro Max up in this thing, and let's see what we are working with. So here it is, MagArmor for the 12 Pro Max. Very simple, plain Jane. Not really much to it. I really don't think they offer other colors, if I'm not mistaken. So you're going to have to probably rock with the black no matter what iPhone you use. I could be wrong, but I'll let you know in the comment section down below. But let's go ahead and run through the case. Let's go ahead and get into the features. First thing we got to start off is going to be those buttons. So there it is. Buttons, nice and tactile. No issues there. Standard, procedures when it comes to Spigen. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at those cutouts. As you can see, they do have the accurate cutouts when it comes to the speaker. Lightning cable is nice there. Volume up. Took a screenshot by accident. Volume up, volume down. Good. And getting to that mute toggle switch, that's good as well. Flipping over to that camera, you see your camera is recessed, and it does have an added lip just for that lay on the tail protection, especially when you lay down on the surface. You don't gotta worry about messing up your camera, so that's clutch right there. Now taking a look at that lay on the tail protection. Now of course I am rocking the Spigen tempered glass screen protector. That's the one I use. It's my favorite for the 12 Pro Max. Stay tuned to the channel because we will be getting to my favorite tempered glass screen protectors for the 12 Pro Max. But for right now, I do use the Spigen tempered glass, and even with that, it does have a lip that, a small lip that goes all the way around it. So of course this case is not heavy duty drop tested by any means necessary. I don't even know what the drop test of it is. It's not a heavy duty case, but it does keep it off the screen when you put it down face first. So you definitely should be good to go. Now let's talk about how this actually fits on the phone, because this kind of fits reminds me of the Liquid Air, but I feel like it might not fit as good as the Liquid Air. So let's go ahead and go top, fairly good. No issues there. Let's go around to the sides. Little loose. You got a little loose pulling when it comes to the side. Not 100% crazy of it, but definitely has a little bit going down to the bottom. Very, it's not the tightest fit. So the MagArmor for me, and then when you come to take it off is fine. Not super bad, but when it comes for me, the MagArmor isn't the tightest fitting case. it's just okay. It's just, I'm gonna say okay when it comes to the fit. Of course, I like cases that fit a lot snugger than this, so the fit is just all right when it comes to the MagArmor. And how does it fit in your hand? Doesn't add that much bulk. Pretty grippy. This material that I use on the side is pretty good when it comes to the grip. I don't feel like it's gonna grip, fall out my hand or anything like that. Doesn't add a lot of bulk, keeps that profile thin. So if you want a MagSafe case, let's check out those magnets, man. Let's see how strong we're talking about with those magnets. And boom, there it is, working with MagSafe. Good, strong magnet. A lot of these cases say they have MagSafe, but then you can just barely move it and it'll swing all off. But you have to actually add some force on this. Very sturdy magnet. You don't have to search for it. It goes right to that MagSafe charger. So the magnet does work very good in this. Nice, strong magnet, so you don't have to worry about having an old weak type connection. But here it is, man. This is going to be the MagArmor for the 12 Pro Max. It's pretty decent. Would like for it to fit better. I love how thin it is, but the fit of it should be a little bit more snug. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at the UltraHybrid. Now, as I always say in every one of my Spigen videos, man, the UltraHybrid is going to be one of those cases that I always recommend if somebody wants to use a clear case. That's just one of my #1 clear cases. So let's go ahead and take plastic off all of this. So boom, boom, the MagSafe. So all protection all the way around. So here it is, man. This is going to be your UltraHybrid mag. And of course, one thing about those clear cases, when they got MagSafe, you know it because there's no way to hide it. You got to have that magnet showing when it comes to those cases. Standard speaking, when it comes to it, pretty interesting. This is interesting right here. So with this one, they have buttons like the ToughArmor. Now, I'm not sure I like that or not. I tell you guys all the time, I'm not a huge fan of the ToughArmor cases, the way they're kind of slim to the case. I don't know, man. So they definitely have that same ToughArmor type thing where it's smooth with the phone, but you can feel the PWR and it's kind of not giving you a distinctive location to where that power button is. We'll talk about it a little bit more when I get the ToughArmor out so you can see what I mean. Same thing with the volume up and down, smooth to the surface. I probably would have liked to seen raised buttons just like this, but just in a clear form. Cut out for your mute toggle switch and you get that cut out for your camera. Everything is good to go. So let's go ahead and slap this in. Just like I said, one thing that's good about the UltraHybrid is you can show off the color of your iPhone. It's always a thing, man. If you don't like using the case and you want to show off the color of your iPhone, the UltraHybrid is always going to be a #1 choice in my opinion. So let's go ahead and take a look at the case. So here it is on the Space Gray 12 Pro Max. Of course, that giant magnetic ring right there. But let's go ahead and take a look at the buttons, man. Like I said, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. You have to do too much pressing. It feels kind of mushy right here. You don't get any type of pushback on the button, so the button can feel more tactile. Little bit too much mush. I don't really care for that power button, volume up and down. Volume up and down, you see how you gotta really push hard. It's just not a great push in my opinion when it comes to the button. So right offhand, and even though it wasn't even snapped on all the way, it didn't change a thing. The buttons, I'm not a huge fan of the buttons, man. Just putting it out there. Mute toggle switch, simple, easy to get to, no issues there at all. And then when it comes to your cutouts, all of your cutouts are precise, good as well. Flipping over the back, you got that camera protection there. Take a look at that late on the tail protection. It does have a lip that goes all the way around it, so you should be good to go in the case of a drop. Let me see if it has any extra lip on the top. No, kind of the same lip on the top and the bottom, same depth. So you do get a little bit of lay on the lip. You get a little bit of lay on the table protection. Now let's go ahead and take a how does it fit? How does the UltraHybrid mag fit on the 12 Pro Max? Let's start off at the top. Pretty snug, no issues there. Going down to the sides, you get a little bit of give in the common places. That's going to be always a standard. And then when it comes to the bottom down here in the bottom portion of it, very snug. And when it comes to the port down here at the bottom where the little trouble area is, it pops back. So the fit of this is good. I'm not knocking the fit of the UltraHybrid at all. It always a fit good. And this one fits just as good as always. So the fit is very good. Now, how does it fit in your hand? It's a clear case. Clear cases are going to be a little bit slippery. I always say that because clear cases usually don't have a lot to grip onto. It's just material, so you can make sure you can see every aspect of your iPhone. And when you get that, you lack grip. So your hands could be like mine where it develops moisture, or you could be good where it doesn't. So grip for me, I wish these cases just had a little bit more grip, but it's not that big of a deal. But how does it fit in your hand? Feels pretty good. I mean, everything is straight, man. One thing I forgot to mention is the extra feet on the bottom. So you get the extra feet on the back. So when you put it actually on its back, the phone itself isn't touching the surface. It actually has a little bit of a raise because you have these feet along all four sides of the case. So you don't, that kind of negates the scratching of the case when it comes to the back of it. So that works. I feel like that's a good little thing right there. So nice little addition when it comes to the UltraHybrid. But let's go ahead and test out what that bold magnet does. There it is. Works just fine with MagSafe. Once again, nice, strong magnet, not weak at all. Good job when it comes to this. So UltraHybrid mag, my thoughts are it's a classic fitting, nice quality, but the buttons kind of ruin it for me. So it's a hard recommendation when it comes to this UltraHybrid mag. They might need to work on those buttons a little bit to give you some more of that tactile feel, because right now just feels like mush in my honest opinion. Now, last but not least, the one I'm pretty sure a lot of you are waiting for, because this is one of the most popular cases from Spigen, man, that we got to talk about, the ToughArmor mag. So if you're looking for that heavy duty protection, but you still want a little bit of MagSafe, then you definitely want to check this one out. I was really curious on how they pulled this off with this case, because the ToughArmor mag is an all new design. And when I say an all new design is, when you think about a ToughArmor, it used to be two parts. It's always been a two-part case as far as I can remember. But when you look at this, it's all one part now. This is all one piece of a case. So could we see a new design potentially on the horizon for the ToughArmor? I don't know, but I feel like with that design, it makes it a little bit more thin. You get that classic ToughArmor cut out for your Apple logo there, cut out for your camera, just like I stated with the clear UltraHybrid. You can see a little bit better now in the black. You get that smooth button, smooth to the frame of the actual case. When it comes to your power button, you get that ToughArmor branding. Same thing with the volume up and down, smooth, cut out for your mute toggle. And you get your Spigen logo down here. No kickstand when it comes to the ToughArmor like we usually get. No kickstand. We got the straight case. So let's go ahead and slap it in. On the inside, before we go, on the inside, you get that shock absorption material there. And there you go. You get that ToughArmor mag with that magnet built in. Very dope looking case, if I can say so, on the inside. So let's go ahead and slap this bad boy on. And whew, I'm not going to lie, man. I've never been a fan. I always like ToughArmor, but for me, I just didn't care for the two-part, how kind of thick it made the case. But this right here is very, very slick, and I like it. Right offhand, I can tell you that I like this case. So let's go ahead and check out the buttons, and let's go about it. Power button feels good, no issues there. And what's funny is that this has the same buttons like the UltraHybrid mag, but they feel a lot more tactile. This does not feel as mushy as the clear version. I'm not a fan of them still. I still like to have a more push, a protruding out button, but I can kind of deal with these. These aren't bad. So good job when it comes to ToughArmor, when it comes to those buttons there. So good job there. Let's take a look at those cutouts. Cutouts are good on the bottom. Everything good to go. You get your camera, even though it's kind of a more thinner case, your camera is still protected. And yeah, you get that Apple cutout in the middle. One thing a lot of people say they don't like is the Apple cutout in the middle. One thing I always say is get like a plastic screen protector, cut out a little piece and just slap it on the back as like a sticker to protect the Apple logo so you don't get it damaged. Just a little pro tip, but that's all good there. So pretty good job when it comes to everything about the ToughArmor. Everything feels good. Everything looks good. Lay on table protection. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. You get that same ToughArmor lay on the table protection. So you definitely should be good all the way around when it comes to this case when we're talking about the protection standpoint. Get a lip that goes all the way around your device. How does it fit on the phone? Top, nice and snug, coming down to the sides. Get a little bit of give, not bad, but you get a little bit of give right there. Kind of concerned right there. It kind of bows out a little bit right there where the mute toggle switch is. Just kind of bothers me a little bit, but it's not a deal breaker. Super tight going down the rest of the phone. Super snug, no issues. Coming down to the bottom, you get a little bit of droopage, but it does snap back into place. So I don't really think that's going to be a problem. So overall, the fit of this ToughArmor is pretty good. I don't really think there's no issues when we're talking about that. Now, how does it feel in your hand? And I like the fit of this ToughArmor. I've always said I love the ToughArmor, but I just didn't like the two-part. I like one-part cases. Just snap on, be done with a snug fit, single-part case. But with this one, I can't complain. It feels good. I like it. I feel like I have grip. squared off edges. I've always said gives you a little bit more grip than just round edges and different things like that. So it does feel good overall when it comes to the grip. I really like this case, man. I really do like this. I like what they did with the one-piece design. Slapping it on the mag charger works good. Did a good job with still giving us that magnet just on the outside, which is all the magnet technically is when you look at a magnet case. So good job right here when it comes to the ToughArmor mag. ToughArmor mag. I gotta get used to saying that because this is probably what we'll see going forward, especially with the iPhone since MagSafe is a thing. So we might want to go ahead and get used to this ToughArmor design, but I really do like this case right here. Now, before we get up out of here, man, and this video is entirely too long. I did not mean to make you guys sit through this much when it comes to this video, but let's look at the card holder for the iPhone 12 series and it's MagSafe. So let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick before we get out of here and let's see what it's about. I have not used the Apple one, so I'm not 100% sure how this does, but just checking it out, this definitely seems high quality. You almost got like a rubberish material here. You get that Spigen logo, flip it over on the back, and I guess that's where you can pull your cards out. So let's just see how it works. Boom, on the iPhone 12 series. So there it is right there, and pretty snug. I mean, if I can say so, it's pretty snug up there, and then you can fold it out and kind of get your cards out there. This does hold 2 cards, so let's slide one card. It's kind of tough a little bit. Slide one card there, and then let's see if we can slide another card. All right, let's see. I'm on a struggle bus right now. So one card there, all right, and then one card here. Fold it over, boom. There it is. So if you are a fan of these wallets, MagSafe wallet style, definitely check it out. That's pretty cool in my opinion, pretty clean. Spigen incorporated right here. Nice microfiber material there. You slap it up there and that's going to do that. Now this does provide, I think, as a stand, if I'm not mistaken. I got to figure out how in the world to do it, but yeah, there you go. So if you want to prop it up on this wallet holder, you can also prop it up and do what you need to do. If this is something that you use by your bedside, and then when you prop it up, you can see that little Spigen logo right there. So nice little job when it comes to that, man. So clean little card holder if that's your thing. All right, so here are the cases, man. Here are the updated MagSafe cases for the iPhone 12 Pro Max from Spigen, MagArmor, UltraHybrid mag, and we have the ToughArmor mag as well as the wallet. So if you want to check any of these accessories out, you already know the links will be down in the description below. They are affiliate links, so if you do use that link, it does help your boy out a lot, man. Much appreciated, fam. But until next time, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel, do all the YouTube things, like, comment, hit that subscribe button, turn that bell on so you don't miss out on any future accessory videos for the iPhone or any other phone I got up in the house, man. But anyway, man, everyone please be safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.